From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories we're talking about. The big one today, Occupy Cincinnati protesters back in court. Today's the day the charges against them are expected to be dismissed over the protests last year. Remember, they were arrested for camping out in Pyatt Park downtown, violating the city's ordinance that says you can't spend the overnight hours in a park. That law is about to be changed. Part of the deal that drops the charges means protesters will have a part of that park that they can use 24 hours a day. In return, protesters are dropping a federal lawsuit against the city over the law. Former Butler County politician Michael Fox is in federal court this morning. He's facing sentencing on corruption charges, part of a fraud case that brought down several people in Butler County. Fox, whose name is on the Michael Fox Highway in Butler County between Hamilton and 75, could go to prison for 4 years. He'll ask a judge today to let him serve that time under house arrest because of failing health. We'll let you know what happens to Fox. Look for details on our local news page a little bit later today on 700WLW.com. Green Township man appears in court this morning on aggravated murder charges. This is the guy who early Sunday morning, police say, broke into a condo off Harrison Avenue behind the movie cinemas and killed his father-in-law. Apparently, 45-year-old David Franks was after his wife, or soon-to-be ex. She was staying with her parents. Franks was shot by police as he escaped, but he wasn't seriously hurt. His arraignment expected to carry a very high bond. He'd already been wanted on domestic violence charges. Field set now for the NCAA tournament. Both UC and Xavier will be going. They play games Friday. UC up first, 12:15. They're in Nashville. They'll be taking on Texas. Xavier goes for the late game. Friday night about 9:40 in Greensboro. They'll take on Notre Dame. X getting in as a 10 seed. UC is a 6. Games both can be heard on the Big One. If you're interested in making the road trip to watch either game, Ticketmaster has tickets to both games. The UC game will cost you about $75. The Xavier game, $50.